So something a little different today. We're going to use Antigravity to create what I've got here in front of me, which is a voice agent, a custom voice agent for someone that, say, comes to your website, wants a voice agent and enters in details about their business, and all of a sudden they're talking to something that sort of basically is a customer service agent for their business in seconds. So look, I'll fill this out and give you a little demo. So let me just pause the video while I fill it out with a business information. Okay, so I've created a fictitious business here. It's Sam's Tree Stump Removal in the outdoor maintenance niche. The brand identity and tone is that of a professional tradesman. Target audience is homeowners with backyards. Now, the key product and service is as simple as tree stump removal and the disposal of unwanted trees and roots. And a standard tree stump removal costs $2,000 is a primary support focus. That's where you put things like just basic frequently asked questions. So we'll initialize our voice agent. Doesn't take too long. I don't think that worked. Click again. Okay, and basically here we can start a voice session. Hopefully you'll be able to hear me and hear the agent. Okay, just waiting for that. Hello? Are you there?
Hello, how can I help you today?
Yeah, I'm looking to get a tree stump removed.
We can help with that. Our standard tree stump removal service is priced at $2,000. Could you provide me with some details about the stump, such as its size and location, so we can better assess the job?
Yeah, it's a pretty big stump. It's from an old gum tree, and it's in our backyard.
Got it. Large gum tree stump in the backyard. We have the equipment to handle that. I'll need to schedule an assessment to...
Okay, you get the idea. I mean, that's a pretty simple and quite effective customer service agent we've created in just seconds there by just typing in some information about our business. Anyway, look, I'll pause this and show you how I built it with Antigravity because it was incredibly simple and required maybe 2 or 3 sentences and just a bit of baking by Antigravity. Anyway, I'll pause this and we'll get into that. Okay, so this is Antigravity where the magic happens. So we're going to do this sort of start to finish. Basically, we've got an existing folder here, Voice AI Demo 2. Call it whatever you like. Now, the first thing we're going to do is just get it to create a folder structure. Now, I have one here. I have these 2 instructions that I used previously, so we'll just use those again and hope that it can create a fairly similar output to the one you've already seen. So basically, we just want to, oh, it's not pasting. Well, it's not pasting as text. So let's actually copy it as, okay, so we want, got to be able to type into it, create folder structure for an anti-gravity project within this project, folders only. Now what it will do when we go send on that one, you just create us a simple folder structure for anti-gravity project. I mean, things like skills, tests, you need to be able to put them in and organize them well into a folder. It's a little bit slow because it goes through a bunch of, it verifies it against some of my previous projects and things like that. Well, I'll just pause this while it actually creates it for us. Just be a moment. Okay, so I got there in the end. It's going to create a series of folders by running this command. It took a little while. It's funny, Antigravity sometimes, for simple things like creating a folder structure can take a little while, but for very complex things, can do them in about the same time. It's quite amazing, really. We'll run that and it should create us a bunch of folders. Yes, it has. That's exactly what we want. So here we've got pretty much what we want. Okay, so now the next one is we're going to actually ask it what we want it to do with this voice AI agent. Now I've got it here. I don't think I'm going to be able to copy it in. Let's try. We'll try copying it in. It will save us a lot of time. Right click, so we can paste as plain text. I'll just run that and see what happens. It should be able to analyze the text pretty confidently. Basically, what I'm asking it to do, I'll just run through. I want to create a voice AI agent using a real-time agent API. A user will enter information about their business into a web form, suggest the fields, and a second page will be a portal for the user to speak to a customer service voice agent about their business. Now, it worked for me fine last time. Did require some work on the implementation plan, but we'll try it here. We'll try that and see if it's able to analyze the text. It may not be able to. Just pause this while it thinks. One of the things I love about Antigravity is it creates these implementation plans, and basically it's created a really detailed way it's going to create a voice AI agent portal, and it gives us the opportunity to go through and make edits if we want to. So, for example, let's have a look. We'll go, it has a few questions for us. Which one does it want? We want to use this OpenAI, so we'll say use option A. We'll just put, you can just leave a comment. You say use this option A, just to make sure it's absolutely set. Add that comment. And we don't want to use VAPI or 11 Labs, although they're perfectly good options. That looks fine. Now, what questions down here is it asking us? Which field? We've answered that. Are the suggested business fields exactly what you're looking for, or should we collect different information? Let's have a look. Okay, business name, industry niche, brand identity and tone, target audience, key products and services, and support focus. That sounds pretty good to me. And the other question was, are you happy to proceed with Next.js? We'll just comment here. Yes, Next.js is fine. Add comment. And then all we do is we go proceed because we've left the answers for these questions down the bottom. And look, I'll pause this just while it builds it for us. Okay, so that process took about 10 minutes, and the only thing I needed to do while Antigravity was thinking there, or Gemini, I should say, because I'm using the Gemini 3.1 Pro version here, the only thing I had to do was cancel one particular item, which was a creation of an environment properties file, and basically just click on a few commands to agree with them that they can be run. So now it looks like it's ready. I'll just pause this again while I put my OpenAI API key into the local environment variables file. Just be a moment. Okay, so I've added the Open API key to that one, and we will, using terminal, we will run this. In fact, let's accept all these changes first. They're all fine. Now I just need to run the actual server in my terminal. So let's go to that terminal, new terminal window. And it tells us there what the command is, npm run dev. Sounds like it's a node package that it's created. Let's run this. Now the interesting thing is when we come to actually look at this is I haven't used any of the skills or the guidelines or any of the information that, have a look at my skills folder, it's completely empty. As is my example, my agents folder. I don't think I've got any skills now or any workflows. All of this has been created straight from Gemini 3.1 Pro's intelligence and anti-gravity. So it's pretty cool really to see. We'll have a look now and see if it actually works. Always an important moment. Let's just run this through. That's me. And we'll go to the local host and we'll just see what we've got here. A little bit slow to load, but that's pretty standard for local servers. It looks like it's going to load. Okay, I don't like the width of the actual UI. It's not nearly as good as the one we created previously, but I think it'll still work. So let's put in what we are. We'll go again. We'll go Sam's. We won't go tree stump removal. We'll go Sam's accounting practice. Industry is going to be accounting. Brand tone is going to be professional. Target audience, we'll make this small businesses that require tax accounting. And revenue planning. It's a little bit of a lag here, I'm not sure why. I haven't spelled that right. Let me just fix that up. Apologies, I won't. What do we offer? tax minimization, we'll call it tax minimization. Haven't quite spelled that one right. Tax returns done. We'll make their tax returns done quickly for $400 for small business. Now that sounds pretty cheap, but we'll just run with it. Okay, now this is where the pedal hits the metal. Let's see if our agent is going to talk to us. And I'll turn the volume up a little bit. Let's just go. Connect and speak. Now, I really don't like the UI it's created in this case, but we'll live with it for the time being. Hello? Hello?
Hi there. Welcome to Sam's Accounting Practice. How can I assist you with your tax or revenue planning needs today?
Yeah, I just want to get a tax return done. Do you know how much it might cost?
Sure, I can help with that. At Sam's Accounting Practice, we offer quick tax return services for small businesses at a flat rate of $4,000. This includes our expertise in tax minimization. Would you like to know more details or schedule an appointment?
Yeah, look, I'd like to schedule an appointment maybe for next week. What times have you got available?
Great. Let's find a time that works for you. Could you please let me know which days you're available next week and whether you prefer morning or afternoon? That way I can suggest some specific times.
Okay, you kind of get the idea there. Unfortunately, the UI is a bit of a mess in this situation, but the functionality works well. Admittedly, I'm not sure if I typed in 400 or 4,000. I don't know where it got 4,000 from, but anyway, we'll live with that. Anyway, that's it for this particular one. Really impressed with what Antigravity's done there. And look, reach out if you want to talk AI. I'll put my personal website at the bottom of this and any contact details that we need. And look, just keep moving.